There is no other sport in the world that has a ranking system like professional sumo wrestling. The sport doesn't have weight divisions unlike boxing or mixed martial arts, but has 6 divisions. What's more unique to sumo is that within these divisions, wrestlers have ranks, and even within the ranks, there are East and West subdivisions. Wrestlers get promoted and demoted within and between these divisions based on the merit of their win or loss record in official tournaments. So each tournament in sumo isn't just a fight for a championship trophy. It's a wrestler's fight to gain a higher rank in sumo's prestigious top division or avoid losing getting demoted out of the top division. And to fall from the top division of sumo doesn't just make a wrestler lose face or glory. Wrestlers can also lose their monthly salary, get additional restrictions over what they are allowed to wear on the streets, and they can also become the serving boys in their sumo stables or training centers. So pursuing a career in professional sumo wrestling is more similar to a life in the military than that of a regular athlete. And this is why sumo wrestler Terunofuji, who had fallen from one of the top ranks to one of the lowest divisions in professional sumo, has one of the most amazing and probably the greatest comeback in the history of sports. In March 2021, Terunofuji was promoted to the rank of Ozeki. This is the rank one step below Yokozuna, or the highest rank in professional sumo. And second to the Yokozuna is the Ozeki. Becoming an Ozeki requires multiple 15-day tournaments that occur 6 times a year, and a wrestler must aim to have more wins than losses for each tournament to gain a promotion. And even though there are no hard and fast rules for wrestlers to get promoted to Ozeki, getting 33 wins in 3 consecutive tournaments, with the last tournament including 10 or more wins, will be a near guarantee to get the promotion. But clinching 33 wins is an ambitious feat for any sumo wrestler, and there have been many times where no wrestler for years could manage to achieve this requirement for promotion. But the sumo wrestler Terunofuji had not just managed to overcome this challenge once, but actually had done so twice, with his first success back in 2015. He was promoted to Ozeki after winning his first top division championship in the May 2015 tournament, just 2 tournaments reaching Sanyaku. This is what they call the top ranks of the top division in sumo. A feat that has only happened once in the history of sumo before Terunofuji, making him an exemplary wrestler destined for glory. But his first career as Ozeki was a roller coaster ride. Although his first 2 tournaments showed promising performances, being top division runner-up on both tournaments, these strong performances didn't come without a prize. His bout with Kiseno Sato gave him a knee injury that would plague his Ozeki career in the next year and ultimately result to his downfall. 2016, his second year as Ozeki, was a hard year for Terunofuji, with a lack of strength and flexibility in his knees affecting his performances. For the first time in his career, he had to withdraw from the January 2016 tournament after sustaining a broken collarbone and a damaged meniscus on his left knee that would need surgery afterwards. Because of his early withdrawal from the tournament, he was in danger of losing his rank as Ozeki or getting demoted. This is called kadoban in sumo terms, if he would not perform well in the next March tournament. Just 2 months after his surgery, he had managed to get 8 wins out of 15, thus having him maintain his Ozeki rank. But pushing himself hard and fast in the last tournament might have done him more bad than good, as he would have his career worst record of 2 wins, 13 losses in the May tournament. And it would seem the threat of losing his Ozeki title would push Terunofuji to desperately clutch just enough wins on the next tournament. But the toll on pushing his body to its limits would show on the tournament after. And this would become a pattern for this wrestler. In July, he had an 8-7 record to maintain his Ozeki rank, and then fail again on the next tournament with a 4 wins, 11 losses. He would be on kadoban, or danger of getting demoted, and so the next tournament, he would have 8-7 record, then again with a low performance in the next tournament, which is January 2017, with a 4-11 record. With this pattern, the wrestler would make a dramatic comeback from being consistently in Kadoban to becoming top division runner-up 2 consecutive times in the next tournaments. However, the price of this glory would become detrimental to his overall health and knee injury. Terunofuji underwent endoscopic surgery on his left knee after the May 2017 tournament, but did not recover as well as expected. He entered the Nagoya tournament in July, but withdrew after 4 losses in the first 5 days, citing a meniscal injury to the knee. The September tournament saw a repeat of Nagoya, with Terunofuji winning only one of his first 5 matches before he was forced to withdraw because of his knee injury, which he aggravated in a loss to Shohozan in day 5. Having failed to record a winning score in 2 consecutive tournaments, he lost his ozeki status after 14 tournaments at the rank. On top of the wrestler's fighting spirit shaken up due to losing his ozeki rank, he would sustain another tear to his meniscus on his knee and a visceral disorder. He continued to be demoted in the Makuuchi, or top division of sumo, for the next tournaments, until he landed on the 2nd division of professional sumo, the Juryo division. Even though the Juryo division is just a level lower than the Makuuchi top division in sumo, it doesn't get that much love from sumo fans. The tournaments in this division usually don't get that much media attention. Tournament champions don't get parades or even trophies. It is considered the waiting room division of professional sumo, where wrestlers fight hard and to the point of desperation to get into the Makuuchi division or just to maintain their salary. More often than not, the Juryo division only gets special attention when former Makuuchi wrestlers get demoted to it, like the popular Enho, fan favorite Ura, and Tokashoryu, who won an upset championship in January 2020. Terunofuji's Juryo stint was plagued by more illnesses on top of his knee injury, with the stable master reporting that the wrestler is suffering from diabetes and kidney stones. Seeing a former ozeki struggle to win a match against low-level wrestlers would be enough to convince a wrestler to quit their career. After having a majority losses and a tournament withdrawal in this division, he would then be demoted out of the paid ranks of professional sumo wrestling, which is called Sekitori, to the 3rd division, Makushita. He would be the first ozeki and first top division tournament winner to fall to that division. Wrestlers in this division do not get a salary, but receive a small living allowance. They also carry tours and do work in the stable. To give time for Terunofuji's knees to heal properly, he sat out from tournaments in this division, causing him demoted to Sandame. He missed out tournaments in Sandame too, and thus he got ultimately demoted to the 5th, 2nd lowest division, Jonidan. In one of Terunofuji's interviews, the wrestler mentioned that at one point in time he wanted to retire. And being once one of the highest-ranked sumo wrestlers fall to the same division as 15-year-old recruits and wrestlers who are merely competent but not excellent is like seeing Neymar only qualifying for college football league. But his stable master convinced Terunofuji to keep working on healing himself. He returned to competition in March 2019 and won all 7 of his matches, although he lost a playoff for the Jonidan Championship to fellow Mongolian Roga. This was his first appearance since May 2018, and his first winning record since May 2017. In his next 3 tournaments, he lost just 1 bout each, progressing to Makushita 10 by November 2019. In the Kyushu tournament, he won the Makushita Championship with a perfect 7-0 record, ensuring his return to the salaried ranks of sumo, or what you call Sekitori. In his first tournament as Sekitori, Terunofuji won his 2nd consecutive Yusho, or championship, as Juryo number 13 by securing the championship on day 13 of the January tournament with 13 straight wins, but he lost his final 2 matches to Nishikigi and Dayamami. And even though he was the champion of the tournament, failing to defeat higher-ranked Juryos consecutively could not earn him an immediate promotion back to the Makuuchi top division. He secured his place back to Makuuchi after the March 2020 tournament with a 10-5 record, and then blew everyone away when he won the championship in the July 2020 tournament with a 13-2 record in his first entry back to the Makuuchi division. But clinching the championship after a 30-tournament gap between his first top division championship was just the prologue to his incredible comeback story. He then fixed his eyes on the rank that he had once held, the rank that made him push his body to its limits just to keep it, the title of Izeki. In the last 3 tournaments, Terunofuji achieved 36 wins, with the last tournament not only more than 10 wins, but also his 3rd championship in the top division. He had qualified for promotion. Although the wrestler felt that he barely qualified for it, the Sumo Association unanimously approved his promotion, and now Terunofuji is once again an Izeki. I got into sumo just last year and I didn't know how significant Terunofuji's comeback really was. This man survived what is normally the unsurvivable in the world of sports. And that's why I love sumo and the wrestlers who put their life on the line. There's really no other sport in the world like it.